Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 28th of February 2018 and we're going to reflect on a rather long passage from Matthew 20:17 to 28. Listen. While Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took the 12 disciples aside by themselves and said to them on the way, "See, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be handed over to the chief priests and the scribes, and they will condemn him to death. Then they will hand him over to the Gentiles to be mocked and flogged and crucified, and on the third day he will be raised." Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee came to him with her sons, and kneeling before him, she asked a favor of him. And he said to her, "What do you want?" She said to him, "Declare that these two sons of mine will sit, one at your right hand and one at your left in your kingdom." But Jesus answered, "You do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I am about to drink?" They said to him, "We are able." He said to them, "You will indeed drink my cup, but to sit at my right hand and at my left, this is not mine to grant, but it is for those whom it has been prepared by my Father." When the 10 heard it, they were angry with the two brothers. But Jesus called them to him and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones are tyrants over them. It will not be so among you, but whoever wishes to be great among you must be a servant, and whoever wishes to be first among you must be a slave, just as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." The Gospel of the Lord. One day Jesus called a little child to him and told those listening to him that unless they changed and became like that little child, they would never enter the kingdom of heaven. You find this in Matthew 18:2-3. Now, who do you think Jesus was talking to? You'll be surprised. He was talking to his apostles, the 12 ordinary men he had chosen to change the world. Why? Because they had been arguing among themselves about who was the greatest. And this wasn't the only time. In this story that we just read, two of them, James and John, persuade their mother. In the Gospel of Mark, it is they who go to Jesus. Here they persuade their mother to go to Jesus, asking for seats to his left and right in heaven. Can you imagine the audacity? Now, when the other apostles heard about this, they got very upset. Why? Because they wanted the seats of honor. So Jesus called all of them to him and said, "You guys, what's wrong with you? You've spent nearly 3 years with me and you don't seem to have learned anything. The rules of the kingdom of heaven are a little different from the rules of the world. In the world, if you want to become great, you need to lord it over everybody. But in my kingdom, if you want to become great, you have to be the servant of everybody. If you want to be first, you have to be last. You guys want to sit on my left and my right in the kingdom of heaven? But I tell you, unless you understand kingdom rules, you're not even entering heaven." Brothers, sisters, watching this, what rules are you following? Kingdom rules or world rules? Now here is a simple test. If someone slaps you on one cheek, what do you do? Offer the other, or do you slap the person back? Turning the other cheek is playing by kingdom rules. Returning the slap is playing by world rules. So again, what rules are you playing by? Reflect on this today, and the realization might shock you, but sometimes we need to be shocked. God bless you.